Welcome back. How did things go? How did your role play sessions go? Did you find anything you wanted to tweak or hone or refine?
How many of you found yourself making the ask and then trying to fill the space because it was too awkward just to leave it out there? Be honest. Yeah, it happens. It's okay.
So in this next session, we're going to cover something that sadly gets overlooked, and that's follow-up and appreciation. Now, get ready to be really intentional with this one.
Okay, guys, this is one of my favorite parts about the fundraising process. And it's a joy and something that can bring real pleasure to this journey, as, again, this is a huge part of making a really personal connection with people. So as we have now been meeting with people, and some have been donating to our trip, we have an amazing opportunity in that we can now thank them and appreciate them. If you've met with somebody and they haven't given, that is still worthy of a thank you for their time. It may be that you text them to say, thanks, it was so nice to see you today. Really appreciate you spending the time, setting aside the time to meet with me. If somebody becomes a financial partner, we definitely want to go above and beyond to thank them and appreciate them. So this is where we're going to say, you remember how we told you when you're name storming, have some columns and spaces available for personal information like email and addresses. Hopefully you've got that information set aside in one place, so it's really easy for you now to write a thank you card and put it in the mail to somebody. And I am talking about a handwritten thank you card. It doesn't have to take a ton of time, but this little measure on your part is going to reap a ton of personal connection fruit that's really valuable in the kingdom. So make sure when somebody donates, you have a card in the mail to them to thank them personally for that partnership. After your mission trip is finished, you have another incredible opportunity to continue making a really personal connection with people. And at this point, we're going to say, now's a great time to pick up the phone to all the people who donated to your trip and personally invite them to a meeting again to hear about the things that God did through your trip, the miracles that you saw, the ways in which the Lord moved, the things that you were able to accomplish on the trip. So call the people, let them know, hey, I just want to thank you again for partnering with me. And I want to ask, would you like to hear more? I'd love to spend a bit more time with you, sharing some of the highlights and the things that I learned during this time. Some people are going to say yes to that. Some people are going to decline that. That's okay. On your part, just make sure that you've given that invitation. Also, guys, for this follow-up and appreciation session, your homework is going to be to prepare a plan for how you're going to thank and appreciate. Some people really like to do email updates. Some people love to put together a letter with photos and pictures. Some people might print cards. There are lots and lots of different ways that you can prepare appreciation for the people who come alongside you at this time. So take some time to think about it and to plan it before your trip has taken place, because after the fact, it might be that you've got other things going on, or it can be really easy to kind of let that slide. So make sure you've made a plan for yourself so that you know you're going to follow up with the people who come alongside you, and your follow-up is going to be really quality.
Congrats on reaching the end of these fundraising sessions. We're so thrilled to have spent this time with you, and we really believe that this is going to help you successfully raise all of your financial support. We believe in you, we're excited for you, and we believe what God is going to do in you and through you for people here in the United States as well as abroad.
It's been our pleasure to do this journey with you, to share some other things that we've learned. And as we've told you before, this is something we love to do. We love the fundraising process. We love partnership within the kingdom. And we have a prayer for you that this is going to be something you come to love too. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for investing yourself in God's kingdom. We love you, and we'll see you out there.